a really cool guy. He's been around this earth for 98 years, and he's got a lot of stories.
4 in your corner getting results tonight for a 98-year-old who realized that he mistakenly bought 2 cremation policies. Herb Wagner struggled then to get his money back.
But after our stories aired, man, a lot of you were talking about this on social media. You wanted action here. And tonight, Herb is getting his money back.
Yeah, 4 in your corner's Michael Cadigan joining us now live with more on how all of this played out. Hey, Michael.
Hey, Patrick and Amy, our story aired on Thursday, and this morning, the general manager of Coral Ridge Funeral Home and Cemetery dropped a check off with Herb's lawyer. The lawyer took Herb's case pro bono, and when the check arrived, he couldn't wait to share the good news. 98-year-old Herbert Wagner would never have found out he had mistakenly bought 2 cremation policies if it weren't for his friend and neighbor.
I'm very grateful. No question about that. And I'm also grateful to Amy McLean. She's the one that started all this.
Herb bought a cremation policy a few years ago, but Amy discovered this, a policy card from 1997. He bought the same policy from the same funeral home twice. Coral Ridge Funeral Home and Cemetery wouldn't refund the full amount of the newer policy, more than $1,700.
A lot of red tape and hoops to jump through.
That's when she turned to 4 in your corner. A Fort Myers lawyer who saw our story volunteered to help Herb.
When you meet someone and you see the type of person they are, you're really glad that you're helping them.
Scott Goldberg even made a house call to Wagner's home in Matlacha in order to make life a little easier.
So Herb wouldn't have to, park in the parking garage and then walk all the way to his office, because Herb he likes to walk. He doesn't want to use a wheelchair.
Herb's lawyer got a surprise Monday morning when Coral Ridge Funeral Home and Cemetery's general manager showed up at his office.
Came in and presented me with a check for the entire amount of the second payment.
Herb happy he can cash a check, money he thought he'd never see again.
It's a big deal as far as I'm concerned. It's money I could never accept or never dream of making.
I reached out to Coral Ridge Funeral Home and Cemetery, and they emailed me back a statement. A spokesperson says the company is pleased the issue has been resolved to Mr. Wagner's satisfaction. Michael Cadigan, Fox 4, in your corner.
We are so glad it worked out. Thank you, Michael.